Wait a couple people to jump in, then we'll talk a little bit about this bad Larry right here, because that's what we're going to be working on today, my friends. I'm in a different. We're not. Sorry, my headphones are doing kind of something crazy. Different room. Going to start working on this thing in just a second. Just going to wait for a couple people to pop in, and then we'll start the unboxing. Dual unboxing, because there's 2 boxes inside. I remember seeing that. Unbagging. I had no, and trying to find the instructions. Let's get right to the instructions, which I think is going to be the important thing. In any case, so we're in a different location today, kind of get things started here. Trying to just, I don't have a big enough space otherwise. I mean, I could occupy my living room, but then it's just like the coffee table would be completely taken up for as long as this thing is going to get built. I don't even know if I'm going to be leaving it here particularly. I might end up boxing it up or somehow finding a place to kind of set it aside. You have a small house, so we'll see. We shall see. Anyway, we'll give it another couple minutes, and then we'll get started on this. Oh, man. Anyway, happy Sunday. It's a Sunday. Thank God it's not a a weekday right now. I definitely need a little bit more rest, another day of rest. So we'll see how that goes. We're at just about the 2-minute mark. I'm gonna give it another minute, then I'm gonna start unboxing this thing and see where it takes us. See where it takes us. In the meantime, I'm gonna hold this coffee and I'm gonna continue to drink a little bit. Continue to drink a little bit. Yeah, one more sip. Ah, hell, I'm not going to wait any longer. I'm going to get started on this. All right, so we have here, we have the HG Dendrobium. Hey, Joe, good morning. What's going on, brother? So I picked this thing up. God, when was it? I picked this thing up last year from Mecca Warehouse, and it's just something that I just like. It's what do you do with it, right? I've seen some people finish them. I will not be taking it to full finish right now. This is just going to be something that I'll be working on. Waking up, smoking, making coffee. Just going to tip that down a little bit. Yeah, good for you. Smoking. What are you smoking? Some meat? Smoking some weed? Anyway, so I picked this thing up last year, and I just don't have the space right now or the thought behind what I'm going to do to finish this thing. It's a table centerpiece. Yeah, if you've got a table that's maybe like 10 by 20, I mean, Jesus, I think it's more than that, Joe. So anyway, let's get started on unboxing. Let's see where it takes us. So there are, if I place to put some of this stuff, there's a cover and kangaroo breath, getting ready for the hot water, going ready for your mama, whatever the fuck that means. Oh Jesus, here we go. Let's remove. And we are going to, I guess I'm going to have to do something with this. Hey, Nick, good morning. Remove. How do you actually toss somebody out? I'll have to figure out how to do that. Got to figure out how to get rid of somebody. Something I guess I never really had to worry about much with Instagram. Okay, here we go. Oh, shit. Ah, I got one of those love connections. It's something. I have no idea what it was. Car the best 28. Welcome. Good morning. It's 5 a.m. I haven't slept. It's 5 a.m. Yeah. Anyway, let's get this going. So we're gonna start. There are two of these. Close this thing up quickly. I'm gonna unbox this thing. One hand jam going, thinking about what the fuck is going on. Hey guys, I'm gonna see if I'm gonna report this person. Unwanted report. There we go. I'm gonna be playing, I guess, quite a bit of this fucking game. Sorry guys. Edwin, good evening, my friend. How are you? I reported them. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Okay. So let's open this one up now. I did too. I appreciate it, guys. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Edwin. Oh my God. Shit. Somebody, here we go. Another one. Report. Unwanted pornographic answers report. Okay. Let's just delete, remove, and remove. So one thing I guess I gotta have to figure out, how do you actually bounce somebody from here? Ooh. Wait, I need to finish that Japanese light armored vehicle. Oh yeah? Got them too. Thank you, Nick. Nick, I think I might have to see if I can get some moderators here and just kind of take care of shit like that. Anyway, here we go. Here we go again. Remove. All right. I guess it's something I'm going to have to figure out sooner rather than later, right? Block them. How do you block them? Let's see if I can figure this out. Let's see. Filter community moderation. Community default, live chat on, participant mode, anyone. We're going to have to figure this one out. Yeah, I blocked them in the same report. Let's hope that they don't pop back in. All right, so let's see if we can get cooking before I have to do that again and waste my fucking time. Wow. So that's part of the engine side of shit. Click their name and you can report or block. I did both of those. Let's hope that that kind of stops that from coming through, because they were still coming through with shit. What the hell's in here? I don't know what that is, but it's a pretty heavy plate. There. Bag of screws, anyone? Wow. And springs galore. I don't know, it's a setting that you have. Let's grab the access. There it goes. Yep. And they're back. Report. Pornographic. Report. And now I'm just going to just delete. All right. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Wow. Construction manual. Now that, my friends, is a manual. That is a manual. Holy crap. Parts list Dendrobium. It's a 4-page parts list. Yeah, high gloss laminate. This is really, again, I hate to put it this way, but if you're buying, this is a premium thing, right? Without a doubt. This thing is a premium model. If you're getting something like this, it's nice to see that they're actually putting in quite a bit of effort. Anyway, nice. So we'll leave that right there for a second. Now we get the part 2. So this model came out in 2002. Think about that for a second. This thing is almost 25 years old in its design, right? I'm running out of space and I haven't even gotten to the second box yet. This is, that's a good question, Nick. I haven't opened up box 2 to figure out if there's a, if there's another one. I mean, there's a lot of fucking plastic. So what we're going to do is pray that this pile I just made right here isn't going to take a tumble. Put this back in here like so. Close up this box. So when I got this thing, it actually had an outer box too, which is kind of cool. This is like high performance audio does the same thing. You buy a receiver, a processor, you know, a high end CD player, and they're double boxed, right? You got the box that you ship it in, and you have the box that's kind of got the nice presentation side. So I've saved the other box, and what I'll probably end up doing is I'll probably store this thing away. Because right now, I don't think I'm going to break it down right now. I might need it for transportation purposes, what have you. But I'm going to set this thing aside for now and use that other box to store stuff in. It'll be 3 weeks before we ever see you start working on it. I think you're probably right, Nick. This is going to be a Sunday only thing, just so you guys know. I'm not going to be working on this during the weekday because there's just way too much other stuff to do right now. Okay, so I'm going to drop this box back in here. Do not subscribe or like this channel. Okay, you don't have to like the channel. Goes in. Slide it in. There we go. Block. Report, pornography, report, okay, Bing. Remove, and remove. There we go. All right. I'll take out this box just so I can get, oh God. There we go. Too bad, Jerk, that we are immigrants from Instagram. Exactly. Yeah, we're used to your shenanigans. All right. Oops. Got it. I'm not kidding you when I say this thing is fucking massive. What a douchebag. It's Might not even be a person. It might just be a bot. You know, when our technology takes over, right? So I'm gonna leave this like this. Whoops. Like that for a moment, and we're gonna set this thing aside. Just trying to figure out how to manipulate this thing. Yeah, if we fought Zuckerberg, yeah, we fought Zuckerberg and we won. There we go. All right. So at this point, I've got this one box left. We're going to leave it here for the moment. I will say even the box design is really, really cool. Gonna grant it that. Okay. Let's take a quick peek inside this thing while I kind of get myself reoriented here. That's a lot of fucking plastic. Yeah, it's gonna take some time to open this thing up. Let's see if there is another manual. Not that I see. But I got a W thing, whatever the hell that is. Wow. Big sheets of plastic down there. So for now, I'm going to leave all this in here. Want to take a quick peek at the manual? We're going to take a look at the manual to see where I get the start. Box has a shell. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. We got another person. Report. And we'll now delete, remove. Let's get a hit of coffee going here. Yeah, right. So, once again, pretty groovy manual. Let's take a peek and see what we got in here. So this also predates when they started doing a lot more in English. Not that you need a English in order to work on this, but like some of the graphics in this thing are really awesome. Try to make sure. Hey, Charles. Oh, look, an influencer. Yeah, I don't think so. Wow. Anyway, real quickly. Just going to go through some of this stuff, guys, because it is pretty awesome. I'm trying to see if they actually break it down by box. Make sure to send your dollars. No, don't send any dollars. A sheet of ABS, a lot of plastic, a lot of styrene. Shit, man. Dude, there's actually, and I've seen this. I'm not sure if anybody else got this. Money. Charles. I'm not sure if anybody else has seen this. I think on AliExpress, I saw something, what was it? A photo etch set for the Dendrobium. So you can spend like another $150 getting, you know, stuff that'll make this thing look even better. I'm not sure I'm going to do that. I just think that might be a bit excessive, but we'll see. Send change, it hurts more. Joe, nice. George does not need more money, but more plastic crack. No, he doesn't need more plastic crack. Dude, has anybody looked at my, I've actually added a few models because, you know, I got some premium Bandai stuff that came through, some stuff I picked up from Mecha Warehouse, a couple of other things that filtered through the Kirk collection. Send dollars and pennies. Oh my God! Don't make it rain. It might make it hail. Nice. Do it. You want me to pick up the kit? I might take a look at it. It's just right now, like I said, financially, I'm trying to be a little bit cognizant of what I'm doing here. But my collection is getting close to 800. So the good thing is I'm actually snapping up a bunch of stuff and building a bunch of stuff too, even if it's not getting fully finished. So I'm having fun doing it. Alrighty, so I think we're gonna unpack all of this, and I'm hoping all of this stuff here that I'm gonna try to work on is on box number 1, box A, container A as they call it. Here it is, a backlog cave. I do. So what I've been doing is, in preparation for unknown what's going on in the future, I'm boxing up all my models. It's also just containing them in boxes. Just makes it easier to kind of know where stuff is and to kind of manage my storage area. I'm up to 9 boxes of unbuilt models. Now the boxes aren't huge, but still. And please understand, I'm not saying this in bragging terms. I know that I've had this stuff for a lot of this stuff for almost 40 years. I hit that like button. I appreciate it, Nick. Thank you again, guys. Please keep in mind, I know we joke about it and everything like that. I want people to understand I don't do this for monetary purposes. It just goes against my core philosophy. I'm doing this because honestly, I want to have fun. I want to hang out with people like yourselves. You know, we got Edwin, Nick, Charles, Joe. You know, I don't know if anybody else has chimed in. We got 6 people currently on. If you need more space to store stuff, feel free to send them to me. I'll cover storage costs and also not responsible if they come back built. Oh, man. Very shortly, there will be stuff from the Kirk collection that I'm going to be donating out. Dude, I just took on, I got rid of a bunch of boxes and I just took on as many. He's here for the fame. I'm here for the fame, that's right. The chat is where the gold. Yeah, exactly. The chat is the gold. That's exactly true. I appreciate you saying that, Edwin. All right, so let's get around here. Let's get a knife, start opening up some plastic. And I don't have a runner holder large enough to support this. I'm assuming, I mean, dude, this is not small. And this thing is not light. That is one chunky piece of plastic. I'm assuming that's a base. I'm gonna go. Oh, shit. Start doing this quickly. In the shade of the sun. Hey, Nick. All right. I'm just gonna show some stuff as I see that's kind of cool. I'm assuming these are all the missile heads. And the funny part, okay, so I look at something like this and my first thought is, how do you customize all of this, right? It's like, if that's the missile heads that are seen, fuck that. I want to actually actually give it depth. And that's how many missiles? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 times 3, 36 times 3. I can't even count that high. Times 6. 36 times 6. What's that, like almost 200 missiles? In the shade of the sun. Hey, Nick. That needs a full upgrade. Yeah, 108, 216. Yeah. Again, my math is starting to escape me. It's like we're starting to get to that number where it's just... So, but I would do that. And this may be like one of those very long-term projects. You know, after assembly, just kind of look at where you can customize it. And this, step back. This could be a very interesting project on how you scale the construction. Meaning that you're building this thing you're building this thing and probably finishing something fully. Like, let's say, like you got a missile pack or something like that. You fully finish it, and then you assemble it afterward. It almost sounds like something that you'd be doing on a large scale, like just because I finished reading the book, on a large scale like ocean liner. You're maybe building sections, and these sections are being transported to an area where it's all final constructed. I'm assuming this part is, I shouldn't assume anything. God almighty, I mean, look at the size of this thing. I mean, this is just like next to me. This thing is not small. Starting to get a slide here because I'll tell you, the bags that they use are slippery. Got a bit of a broken part there, but yeah, easy to fix. I have no idea what the hell I'm showing you. This feels like ABS. Yep, this is an ABS section. Sounds good, Charles. We'll be here. And first of all, I do appreciate everybody kind of helping out with getting rid of these douchebags that were popping in. Thank you. My God. First of all, you know, the other thing you can do with this thing, it also gives you a lot of flexibility if you wanted to customize it. Like, if you think about, I mean, did they actually describe how large this thing really is? Like, the theoretical size of it? They may have actually had it on the box. We're in a non-douching zone. Waller 62, welcome. Hey. Hello, everyone. Part has gussets, you know it's big. Yep. Oh, man. We are in the middle of unboxing the Dendrobium, and I'm not even a quarter through all the runners. Not even close. I will say, and first of all, I continue to apologize for it. We are, obviously, I'm still used to, after like 5 years, I'm used to people's names on Instagram, and if they have different names here, it's going to take me some time to figure it out. So, and I apologize. Balder62, I know you. Can you give me your first name or whatever your IG handle was? I mean, look at the size of that fucking thing. And again, I do apologize. You need to set up a pre-show thing with my mic so people can join. Wait before you go live. Before you go live. That was the problem I had before when we had to kick all those douchebags out. Yeah, I know why. The fan detail is nice. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing that. The reason why I haven't done it, Nick, is because you know me. I set it up for 6. Don't worry. It's Seb. Thank you, Seb. So, yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I'm just trying to get readjusted to the names here if they're different from what they were on Instagram. So thank you, Seb. Seb, I hope you're having a good start to your day. Well, actually, your day is a lot further along than mine, so I hope you have a good day. Yeah, the issue with that is like I don't want to have people kind of waiting for 10 minutes, 15 minutes. That's the reason why I haven't done it. If I can get my ass to start being a little bit more on time, then yeah, I will. Even today, I think I started 2 minutes late, which I guess is okay. ABS parts. The wizard never shows up on time, only when he is needed. Ain't that true? Just pops right in, right? Almighty, what the fuck? This has to be ABS. Yep. I have no idea what the hell this thing is, but it is thick and heavy as hell. This whole runner. If I threw this at somebody, it would take their head off. The beginning of the day was peaceful. I'm at work until 4 p.m. Ah, nice. Seb, and you don't have to answer. I sometimes ask personal questions. May I ask what you do? And again, if you don't feel comfortable answering, you don't ever have to. I might have even asked that question before, and I do apologize. Sometimes, like I said, it takes me a little bit of time to kick in. And working on a Sunday. Yeesh. Relatively small sheet of polycaps. See, this is ABS too. You can always tell ABS just always has a different feel, right? Yeah, more ABS. There we go. Just again, looking at like some of the detail work in here. It's really, really nice. Just again, even some of like the different depths of the detail. Very nice. Down to I think 3 bags. And I haven't even opened up the second bag yet. Like for example, like the actual GP03, the Gundam itself, which I forget the name of the Gundam for this, is not here. Not that I see. It's probably in box B. But again, just looking at like. And there's 2 of these. This is going to take a while to build. Without a doubt. It's going to take some time. Customization that could be done on such a large. I've got kit envy. No problem. My post can be translated as a welcome agent. I work for a company called Eurotunnel. It's a tunnel of the. Oh, are you the Eurotunnel? Under the. My French is a little limited. I took French many years ago. It's still very limited. As a welcome agent for a company called Eurotunnel. I think I know of Eurotunnel. Jeez Louise. Yeah, Nick, I think you got it right. Israel, really, France and England by railway. Oh, are you talking about? Is that the channel between the two? The one that goes under the oh God, I'm spacing out on the sea. The channel between England and France. That's great. Wow, cool. Really nice bit of detailing there. So, Nick, if you want one, I know a place that's still selling one. Oh boy, this has to be base. This has to be base. That has to be a base. It is interesting to me that Bandai had hired somebody to design this, to make it work with that. I may in a few months when I pay the house off, 2 more payments. Hey, congratulations, Nick. That's fantastic news. That's fantastic news. The next time I'm up in Portland, I will talk to the owner. And if it's something that you're interested in, I can definitely just kind of let them know. It's like, hey, I might have somebody who'd be interested in this. I'll also find out what they're selling it for. All right. Wow. There we go. This is this is sort of like one of those, I'm not going to say this is going to be the best model I work on. I don't even know. I have no idea where this thing is going to go down the road. None. No clue. Wow. Took me half an hour just to get to this point. But this is one of those kits that if you want to build something totally different, there are very few kits that are like this. So in the traditional world, there is like, I would love to build it. I don't know if I'd ever put the amount of effort that's required in it. Yeah, it's the tunnel that passes down the ground. Called the Mancha. Oh, really? Oh, that's so cool. Man, you're a greeter for that. I gotta tell you, it's kind of a cool job. I love it. What a cool thing that channel is. Great feat of engineering. So there's the 1/200 scale Yamato, the actual IJN Yamato. I've seen that kit's box. And it's like, I would love to have that, but it's like, I would never finish it, right? The engineering involved, the amount of time and effort involved to build that would be astronomical. There's a 1/32nd scale Liberator that I can't even envision how big that thing is. So, oh, here we go. We got another one, my friends. Hey, they find our way here. Woo! Report, pornography, report. Okay, let's get rid of Zue. Remove. There we go. So the Liberator, I mean, I can't even imagine what size wingspan that thing has, right? It's got to be absolutely astronomical. And that's what this thing comes into. There are certain models that if you build them, you're not likely going to build many of them, right? You're not likely going to be building many of them. Oops. And remove. There we go. But this is one of those, I'm going to build it. We'll see where it goes, but it's going to take me a long time, and I'll likely never want to build another thing this big again. Now, having said that, in the collection, I do have the Psycho Zaku from, yeah, I don't think so. Remove. Report. Oops, actually, we'll just remove. What was I going to say? I got the Psycho Zaku Verka. I have the HG Nightingale. What else? There's some other fairly good sized kit, but none of them are in this category here. All right. Let's get these things in some kind of an order. And then we're going to start. Let's see if I can get something off a runner before the first hour passes. God, this thing is dense. So. God almighty. Runner WA. Runner E. Oh boy, the Nightingale. Yeah. I've got the, I do have the 1/500 scale Yamato as well. which I'll be working on at some point. Q. Another Q. I'm glad you picked the Dendrobium 2 first. Yeah, of all of them, I'm kind of excited about this one. I gotta tell you, between this and it's the Yamato, it's one of those two. The Psycho Zaku is another one of those that I really want to get to, but to do that one right, to do that one justice, I want to look into some reference material. The other thing is I've seen people like many years ago, Iraq Gumpla Gary, who's popped in here on occasion on the live stream on occasion. He did a fabulous paint job. It was like there are people who are natural artists. Iraq Gumpla is one of those guys. He just, oh, I'm going to try this thing, and he finished the nacelles on a couple of parts on. It's like it was fabulous paintwork. It just looks so good. So, the other thing about doing something like this is if you do a model like this, it's, I don't think this is one of those, at least it's my personal opinion. Don't slap it together and see where it goes. This is one of those, it's like if you're putting this much effort into something, if you're buying something like this, do something with it. Oh my God, this thing is a brick. Jesus Christ. I know I just had this is also, you can tell it's one of the older models because it doesn't have the permanently printed through runner letter. That's not the normal background. New YouTube studio. No, Mike, this is the theater. On Sundays, I'm going to be working on. You sold one to Tom. Remember the Dendrobium, that massive HG kit with this huge flight backpack? That's what I'm working on. In fact, yeah, I'm working on that. And that little guy is an HG. Oh yeah, I have a distinct feeling. Oh, here we go again. I have a distinct feeling that sorry guys, let me just delete some of this shit. Remove, report, remove, delete. That's this model. So on Sundays, I'm going to be snapping together this. I'm not going to be doing it during the week, but during the, at least I don't think so. During the Sunday, I will be snapping it together. If I ever have a wedding, probably the door prize would be this or a Neo Xeon. Door prize? You mean you'd add that? You'd request that for your that would be something cool to do. Put that on your wedding registry, just to see if anybody puts anything in. I'm coming, Edwin. Nick's gonna crash the wedding. I love it. Edwin is your, oh God, here we go. I'm gonna remove that. Remove. For the guests now. Holy shit, that will be one hell of a kit when it will be assembled. Oh yeah. I guess I have to go. Yeah, we've got to all go. We're unofficially inviting ourselves. All right, WA. I'm not even half unboxed. I just gonna have to just say it. This is not even half unboxed yet. Okay, you know what? We're now getting to the point where I'm gonna move these over here. Oh yes, I recall that's an issue. YouTube Lives, hackers is a way you can assign people to kick those people out for you. I may end up doing that. I might actually get a moderator here. Assign a couple of moderators if that works. Get FD to come at me, bro. Nice. Check back in a few years on a Sunday to see a box. Yeah, exactly. It may take that long. not an unboxing, but an unwrapping. It's kind of both, really. I must say the Destroy Gundam. Oh, and next month the Meteor system. Yeah, that's kind of cool. So you have Seb, have you put together the Destroy Gundam yet? My understanding is if it hasn't come out yet, they're going to be releasing the Psycho Gundam Mark II. Hey, Austin, what's going on, brother? And if they do that, I will likely pick that up. I'm a huge Zeta fan, and I want to get that. I put together the Psycho Gundam years ago. But that one would be kind of fun, especially with new tooling and everything like that. What's a good word, Austin? Austin, I'll get back in touch with you later today. I promise yous. Okay, let's get V. Oh, boy. Is the Mark II a P Bandai? I don't know, is it? Did they really do it as a P Bandai? I hope not. Finished the Jeep last night. Yay! Jeep done! The Jeep is kind of a bit of a running joke within Patriot. Kind of pissed. I think it's my best model to date. Why are you pissed? Dude, that's awesome. Not yet. I don't have the space since I still live with my parents. Yeah. I can fully understand that. Yeah. Cut all the parts loose and blind build. Oh my God. You know, the funny part is, Nick, you could probably do that with this kit because, I mean, you can figure out what that is just by the look of it. It might take a little more time, but it is possible. B, C. I really hope that the instructions start with trying to get as much of the A box tackled before you get to the B box. Why do I have an idea to ask my friend to make me the 1144 size Big Zam and print it? That would be a beautiful thing. The Big Zam would be awesome. Does somebody actually make a print of that, Edwin? Yeah, Psycho Gundam is such a big boy. Yep. Yeah, it's probably the size of a PG, if I'm correct. Yeah. All right. FG. Shit. N2. Q. N2. We'll say that for later. V. Anything on X. And P. N2. P. I cannot remember, but last week I am diving in wargaming community, and a new friend already printed a large robot with the cost of one roll of filament was like $9. Wow. Wow. One roll of filament. How big is that? It's got to be pretty sizable. There we got V and 2X runners. That's WA. So we'll put the 2X's back here. I'm assuming. And 2V runners. There we go. All right. Scheisse. That took a while.
Should finish the tank tonight if I can get the Mitsubishi. 0 done, then I'll have 4 models for the table. Oh, nice! That's exciting, Austin. I'm really excited to see this stuff. Have you done a mega scale before? I have been looking at the 148 Zaku. I have not, Jonah. It does, at some point, I'd like to build one of those. At the same time, they recently introduced like an RX-78. It was a third-party company that released it as a 135th scale. I'd probably be a little bit more interested in that, and maybe build that with like a 135th scale tank. Then again, 148 tank, 148 Gundam sounds pretty cool. But they do look pretty good. I like I said, at some point, I would like to build something that large in a Zaku. That'd be kind of fun. I built a Mega Gundam, looking to grab the Zaku also. Are they readily available now? I mean, readily being an operative term there. All right, let's get into the manual. And please tell me, I'm going to start with the runners I just unboxed. I don't want to unbox this if I can avoid it. Fuck, I think I am going to have to. They aren't too expensive, which is nice. And yeah, new type has them. That's good to know, Jonah. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's kind of cool. You're right. I think they're not expensive because if I'm correct, and I know very little about that grade of Gundam, I believe they're kind of like HG quality in terms of the parts count being fairly small, relatively small, and their design is fairly simple. Size probably a good 10 inches, the biggest one. Supposed to be 36. Wow, 36 inches. This thing might come close to that with the gun. All right, I don't think I saw an S runner. You know what? Fuck, I didn't. I don't want to do this. I shouldn't say that. I do want to do this, and I don't want to do this. What is in here? It's a super secret surprise in here. Let's open it up. They sit on the shelf at my local. Oh, really? Oh, that's cool. Box B. Yeah, didn't want to go into box B. There's supposed to be Scout Titan, the tip of the spear. 36-inch Titan was the Emperor class, the biggest one. Really? Let's see what's in here. Wow, yeah, that would make sense. For stability, metal plates. That makes some sense. 3 metal plates. I'll leave those there. Wow. There are screws galore for this model. We got a puppy yesterday too. 10 weeks old. Blue Pity Rescue. Ooh, she's gorgeous. She was a rescue? Oh, man. Things that people do with pets. Okay. I'm just going to see if I can find the S runner. I don't want to unbox all of this. We'll just show this stuff, but I'm not going to unbag this stuff. D runner. Y runners. 2 of them. Austin, have you named her yet? You want to get a little container for any small parts to package.
Hey, Joe, there are no small parts on this model. That's my point. Yes, I will probably do so when I get to the screws. But in terms of like the plastic, there are no small parts. Quinn.
All our pets are superhero names.
Oh. So do you have a Harley as well? Oh my God. Look at that ring.
God almighty.
H runner. O runner. W.
I think you owe to the fans as an influencer to run rapid and all.
Oh, don't make me do it. Let me at least start with assembling something first. U runner. Runners, 2 of them. These do have missiles on them. Ooh, that could be fun. Cool.
Flat sheets. No Harley, but our previous dogs were Bruce and Parker. Our goats are Stark and Oliver. And we have a cat named Kent.
Oh, I love it. I haven't even gotten to the S runner yet. These are the big backpack pieces. God, these are the... Oh, wow. Oh my God, look. That is all one section of plastic. 2 of those. Hey! We got to the robot. A. D. I have no idea where the S runner is. C. B. Might leave the robot parts out, because I think that might work on those. I don't remember seeing the S runners. L. I'm sliding. J. K. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to get myself situated here. T. U. U. W, I assume? There's the big W sitting right there. W. 2 W's. O. H. P. R. I haven't come across anything yet. A bag crinkling while you randomly say letters. Yes, exactly. You got it, Ray. D. A. Okay. It's not a good sign so far. Y. Y. Because I gotta. So where the hell's the S? And it's like, there's a lot of S here. Q, Q. There they are. Okay, so they were here. My bad.
All right, let's get started. Let's see if we can eliminate a runner today. I doubt it. Remember, kids, this is why you need to learn your alphabet and numbers. Edwin. There's only one. That's the only polycaps in this whole thing. Getting physical comedy. Dude, of course we're getting physical comedy. There'll be screws coming out in just a little bit, too. Alrighty. How many are we doing? We're doing 2 of these. S1. Anyway, now that we're finally getting started with this. Howdy, everybody. How was everybody's Saturday? Nick, how was the smoking? Joe, I think you do still work on Saturday. Hopefully it wasn't too bad. And Edwin, when does Ramadan end? Seb is at work. He just let us know. And he's going to be done here, what, 4 o'clock his time, which hopefully won't be too much longer. But there's a bunch of people who chimed in, but there's other people who haven't. Just say hi. We had the Dendrobium doesn't even get the God hands. Now, nothing that's built downstairs gets the God hands, though I do have my God hands in here. I guess I could use them. I did bring down my portable kit. Unless it was exactly at the end of March. Last day. Okay, cool. Oh, boy. Oh, wow. A couple more weeks. And we had, let's see. We had Jonah Phillips. Jonah popping in. Yeah, guys, just, let's keep the conversation going. Let's leave those there because I'm going to be back to those. Pieces. Can't for the life of me figure out why the writing on your shirt is correct, but the writing on the box is mirrored. Oh. Because the writing on my shirt is backwards. My brain can't handle this magic. I can't do it either. I get it. Picked up an MG Goof and the MG Alex from Hobby Lobby yesterday. Ooh, I love the Goof. It's one of my favorite designs. I'm curious to know how the MG Alex is. And is the Alex, did they do a 2.0 on that? I can't recall now. I had to fry them. Project truck was in the way of getting the pit through the door by like an inch. Yeah. How's the garage door, by the way, Nick? It was an interesting day, but came home, celebrate Lucas's birthday, 15 small friends, $60 in pizza cake. So not bad. Yeah, it's actually pretty cheap. Austin, ... I'm confusing Austin. A lovely morning for the theater. It is. It is a great day to be down here because I'm building this monstrosity. Yes, sir. I'm doing the Goof first. It's a great build. Also 2.0. Yeah. I love the Goof. Always love that from day one. These days I'd like to work. I think I've got the 2. The HG Revive. I think I do. Try to sell a car, but no show. What, the guy just... Yeah. That sucks. I love when people are just like, hey, yeah, I want to stop by and take a look at this. And then they just, yeah. I'm sorry, I do have a life. Please respect my time. Over a $500 car. Yeah. Stupid. All right, let's get some parts. Okay, I did break out the God hands. It was one of the 2 Gundam kits I bought with Mason and Spencer. Oh, nice. Austin, do you happen to remember what scale that is in? Just more curious than anything else. D and I. HG, the standard scale. Yeah. Yep. Nice. That's the scale I usually like to work on. I generally prefer HGs to master grades. Oops. Oh, that just dropped apart. Probably did. And PCI. Oh, it's not going to take much. I guess there's really not a lot of movement on this kit, right? It's basically a flight unit for this thing. Really getting into MGs as of late. Just finished the Suzabi. Yeah, the master grade, that's nice. That's a beautiful looking kit. I picked up the real grade, and it was kind of a toss up at the time between the real grade and the master grade. Oh, hey, look at that. Kangaroo Breath is back. Report. Remove. Remove. Goodbye. Is that an Art Blakey pick? Oh, of course. I got Art Blakey over here, and I got Sonny Rollins over there. Yeah. I picked up a couple of prints about 20 years ago when we moved into the Worcester area. I've heard the RG is one of the best out there. I will say it's like it took a while because I kind of started it and set it aside. There's a lot of parts to it, but it was fun. Yeah. Dude, I'm a huge jazz head. Oh, it's actually. Oh, hello. Where's your Lenny Bruce? Yeah, probably should get some Lenny Bruce, but yeah, it's mostly a jazzy thing, Joe. I just dropped this part now. Down here, I've got a few movie posters and a couple of music posters. I need to put something on TV before my wife starts watching Rizzoli, and I'll just throw something on. Monin is my all-time favorite album cover. Monin, is it really? Really? Why? I'm kind of curious as to the reason for that. All-time album cover. Interesting. S14, S15. Come up to Detroit Jazz Nights. There are amazing. Seem to capture much character in his visage. Yeah. Well, it's my favorite time of day. All right. It was a couple of years back, right around the time of was it around the time of COVID? either right before COVID or right after COVID, I did happen to go to a jazz show here in Worcester, front row. Went by myself. It was great. You can find good music everywhere. One, there's three. Anybody got anything special planned for the day? I'm going to continue to clean up down here, make this place a little bit more presentable. I think this week, maybe next weekend, I'm going to try to tackle rearranging some stuff down here to make this room a little bit more usable. And probably do allow this thing to sit someplace where it's not going to be in the way, tripping me. Back. Welcome back, Charles. Laundry. Oh, laundry. Yeah, laundry. Dude, perfect Sunday. Yeah. There is something to be said about doing laundry, Jonah, and also then just kicking back and working on something, right? Going to thrift shops looking for model kits. Thought I might see if Spencer wants to tag along. Nice. Hey, by the way, if you need more model kits, I got 30 boxes of the Kirk collection. You'll be getting more. I had a friend who would buy boxes of people's cassette tapes at tag sales and listen to them. She was odd but funny. That is kind of a cool thing. I'll grant you that. Want to hear the new SBS at work? Of course we want to hear the new SBS at work. What kind of lunacy are you dealing with? Banging hole. You remember me telling them me asking them to make me a lead, but said it wasn't gonna happen anytime soon. Yeah, pun intended. Pun intended. I'm sure. I dig the Kirk collection, man. There are some gems they're working on too with my kids now. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. And there's a lot more coming, Austin. A lot more. So looking forward to seeing what Chuck has to say next. Oof, that was fun. Hello. Why, hello there. Mustang Guy Show was a Kirk collection. Yeah. Oh, I knew that. By the way, Austin, I posted on that to I talked to the woman whose dad gave us who's the woman who gave us her dad's collection this past Friday, and I told her how much like you, for example, are basically just building these kits with your kids, and she was like, "That's awesome." Well, they decided to open a lead position at my work. 2 positions at that. Guess who didn't get it? And new guy got it, and another guy no one likes. Now, of course, that's the way it works. Toadies get the job. Yeah, the unfortunate thing is when you tell somebody, yeah, I'm not interested, they'll find somebody else and they'll usually find the shittiest person. Yeah, Charles, I'm sorry, brother. That does suck. Okay, something going together. This is an auspicious start. So also I might get fired because I called my bosses up and told them basically to go shove it. Well, I hope that does not happen. And sometimes being diplomatic is tough. But I hope that does not happen. Have you been called in yet to discuss your attitude yet? Okay, so what is not coming together here? All right, what am I doing wrong? There's always something. If a Bandai kit generally doesn't come together, it's because you're doing something wrong. Unemployment club. There's the intentional and the unintentional. I'd rather not be the unintentional. Okay, yeah, she's not sitting in there well. Just gonna leave it be. No point when it falls on deaf ears. Yeah. Scheisse. Well, Charles, I wish you the best of luck, brother. I hope it is not. I see why. That bad. Genuinely do. It doesn't come to that. Oh, I see why. Being stupid. Let's try it this way. Oh, look at that. Fits perfectly now. That'll close. Pay attention to the directions. Once again, Bandai will not generally. I'm trying to remember if I've ever run into a Bandai model that had problems, meaning that it genuinely had like massive issues. And I think the answer to that is no. Just going to leave it be. Hoping today to get a trail walk in. Weather looked a little crazy outside. It looks like it's a little foggy. Seemed warm. We'll see. But it would be nice to do that a bit. Didn't get a chance to hit my favorite trail in February, given the weather and a lot of other stuff going on in the back. But hopefully today. Also going to try to get to airbrushing the propeller and the rest of the base. I gotta do a little bit of touch up on that. I'll start on that tomorrow. Got to get some of that touched up, and then we're gonna try to get that thing painted, so I get it to my daughter this weekend. Zoom grows here too, super foggy, but at least the snow is melting. Yeah. Hey Jonah, may I ask where you're located? And again, if I ask these questions, never feel obligated to answering. Yeah, yesterday I was looking when I was going out shopping a little bit. It was like, oh my God, it's great. I could actually see the shitty looking lawn. Tactical Jersey Cow. What a cool name. Welcome. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Flip. Coastal Maine. Oh, dude. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm down here in Massachusetts, and my wife is actually up in Bethel.
I love Maine.
I'm all good. Checking in from Denmark. Nice. I love it. From Denmark. There's a list, though, that could possibly be released if they do fire me. Mostly stuff. 5. Suggested to fix stuff that they refuse. You mean a little communication with the local newspapers? Oh, nice. Yeah, New England will always be home. Yeah, I feel the same way. I've been fortunate to travel many places in this country, and I love a lot of it, but yeah, I love it. And Maine, having spent some time up there now with my wife working up in Bethel, I really do love it. Surely you can figure it out. Why do I have a feeling if it's got a cow and it's from Denmark? Yep, exactly. Who could that possibly be? Anybody got any clues out in the greater crowd? Let's see if anybody else can figure this one out. Funny enough, I was just thinking about you. How are you, my friend? I'm doing well. How are you? How are them cows? Still milking them? The male ones? Santa, surely he owns a cow. Well, it's kind of like Santa. Let's see if anybody else knows who this is. And if they want to play games, they are not the only ones. I like playing Scorched Earth. I don't like playing Scorched Earth, but unfortunately, there are times when it could be a requirement. I'm a bit fucked. Took tumble off the bike yesterday. Ooh! Holy shit. What is fucked? Because obviously you want to be very careful with that, because if it's something serious, I want to see a doctor. Helmet and kit took the brunt of it. Well, yeah. So now you have a new helmet to get, but that's what helmets are for. Jesus Christ. Wow. Are we ever going to work on our Gundam Mark IIs together again? Our Zeta kits? All right, let's get some more assembly done here. S18. And how's Josephina, by the way? Maybe this is giving people some clues. Let's see if anybody wants to chime in. I got checked. No concussion, just a bruised rib and a sprained thumb. Maybe something on the left shoulder. Time will tell, yeah. The fork is misaligned, but I'll take it in tomorrow to get a full system. Yeah. Well, it sounds like at least you were able to. I have to go catch y'all later. Alrighty, Seb, have a good day, my friend. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate seeing you. Yeah, the bike getting checked out, that's one thing. Body is more important right now. If it's done for at least I got a new one coming in. Hey Chad, I need a paint scheme idea for my first Gundam. First 3 colors suggested wins. Go. Being the terrible color guy, let's get some other guys in here. Oh, you're very welcome, Seb. Have a good one. 2 to 4 weeks is the recovery time if I don't get anything. Ooh, boy. What'd you get for a bike, by the by? What's the new bike? Neon green, fluorescent pink, and gunmetal. Oh, I would go with those. It sounds almost like a Klein bike from like the late 80s, early 90s. You got it. That's a good choice right there. I have all those. Oh yeah, neon green, fluorescent pink, and gunmetal. Oh yeah. Done with the fasting today, now digesting for at least an hour before heading out. Yeah. Done fasting for the day. Edwin, where are you heading out to, if I may ask? Any place special? One, two, three. Vallejo gunmetal is such a sexy color now. I'm excited. Oh, Vallejo gun? Yeah. Any gunmetal is pretty good. The bike is pink and jean blue with lettering. Oh, Ridley. Nice. CR2 mechanical GRX 12. Speed full carbon, fits up to 52 millimeter tires. Wow. So you're doing a lot of cross country type of stuff. Is that correct? Less road, 52 millimeter. That's wide. Pink and jean blue with white lettering. Oh, that sounds so good. Gravel, yeah, gravel bikes. I'm dating myself. Gravel bike is what it is. Just driving around the north and back for about an hour and go to the meatball shop. Ooh, that sounds yummy. You know how nice it is to be able to minimize the screen and still be able to watch. Yeah, I totally get that. Yeah, 52 millimeter is mountain bike stuff. Is it really? 2 inches. Mountain bike I thought used to be something like 2.5, 3, but I guess things have changed a bit. Oops. There. Where can I send you a pic when I get it? Blue Sky. Something about what for breakfast at 11 p.m. Oh, any thoughts besides the meatballs? I mean, I'm assuming meatballs aren't going to be the breakfasty thing. It's not the 50s no more. It is not the 50s no more. That is true, Charles. But yeah, you can hit me up on Blue Sky. That's interesting. The other option is the fried duck place 10 minutes to the west. Ooh, fried duck. Good old email. Yeah, email's fine. And you should have my email address if I'm correct. All right. An hour and a half. An hour and a half, and I feel like I've gotten like nothing done. Are you sure it's not the 50s? Yeah, sure, it could feel like it. To the direction as of late. Oh no, this isn't even 50s territory. I'll check my inbox, but I think I do. Okay. S4 and S10. Oh, interesting. I think we must have emailed at some point because I know that that's how I think I got you the Zeta. This feels very 30s. Yeah, I would say 30s is more appropriate, not 50s. I am really not going to get very far into this today. I mean, we got time. It's like I'm not in a rush, but I got at least, half an hour or so. S4, S10. Hey, George, this is one dream kit you have there. Oh, yeah. The unboxing took forever. And actually, I haven't even unboxed everything from container B, as they call it. I'm just snapping together some of this stuff just to get shit started. I mean, this is definitely on a different level. This is, yeah. It's the Dendrobium. I'm going to propose to my girl. By the way, I got my grandma's old ring refitted. Oh, dude, that's awesome. Does she know any of this, or is this going to be a surprise? Oh, shit, big boy. Oh, yeah. This thing is insane. But it's fun so far. Do you still have much of your collection? Is it just kind of set aside? It's one pretty mobile armor. Yeah. We've spoken about marriage and we're on the same page. She just doesn't know it's coming. Yeah, surprise. We'll keep it a secret. We'll stay between us. Yeah, this is an interesting kit so far. This is definitely like on a different level. Most is in Portugal, but I got a few here in Denmark. Yeah, you been working on anything at all, or it's just still just kind of set aside for a bit? It sounds like you got bit by. I mean, I get it, work, life, and cycling. I'm missing something there. There it goes. I might sell a few time over the next month. Yeah, you will. Got to do something. If you're injured, do something. All right. Went on and off on a Jigen. Yeah. Said life has a tendency to throw in some interesting distractions. And especially if you find something else. I mean, the thing about this hobby is it shouldn't be a, you know, do this and nothing else, right? Okay, almost there. No hobby should be just that. All right. This is all ABS. I have to crack this because I have a feeling I'm going to have to open this up at some point. There. I made a Blue Sky count. As reads, I'm only here so I can send shit to old school Gundam. Yeah, don't go any further, Charles. I think it might have to make you into a flaming lib if you do. Gonna hop off, dude. Got a cleaning to do. Take care of yourself. Pop back in, okay? And send me something on Instagram. I'll check one last time before I completely bail. Look for your email, otherwise I'll message you here. Okay, message me here or Blue Sky Instagram. I'll check one last time. Flaming libs. I resemble that remark, by the way. That's this. I love it. All right, how do we go together? Holy shit. Really? Magma admin Courtney, what are you building? I am working on the Dendrobium. This beast and a half. I will say I do like the paint scheme that they did on that. With the pre-shading. It's very nicely done. Very nicely done. Gabriel Tetra kill. Exactly. One. So I was trying to figure out if I got everything put together here. Nope, not yet. There's a lot of slidey parts on this thing. Hey, Richie, good morning. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to get myself orientated here. There we go. If. Oh, yeah, you're being a dummy. Anyway, happy Sunday, everybody. I know I've said it before, but got a few more people popping in, so I'm just going to say it again. Happy Sunday. Really unfollowed Blue Sky because the only person that can force me to follow them is Tom. Hold it. Immediately unfollowed Blue Sky because the only person that I can... Yeah. Yeah, Blue Sky has... They do that because you have to have somebody following you, right? Don't remind me. Yeah. There we go. I thought I cracked those. I guess I didn't do this side. Let me crack this side. Nice space, Tom. Nice. Don't remind me. The cow gets it. The cow being Tom himself. I left you so. Something on Blue Sky. Yeah. Richie, I saw the design. I like that. I might actually hit you up for another one too. I got another thing I'm thinking about doing. So first of all, thank you so much. And I'll follow up with you later today. Let's see. I haven't watched Stardust Memory. Oh, you haven't? But that scene where GPO2 nukes the Fetties is insane. Oh yeah. The entire series is really, really good and leads into a lot of what happens in Zeta. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah, highly recommended. And this thing is just, just it's been on the want list for a while. So, see where it ends up going. All right. Now let's try putting stuff together. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to bang, bang, bang. Did I do this backwards? I did it backwards, didn't I? Fuck me. I've been listening to The Winner recently. What is The Winner? What is The Winner? I got a burning heart. Oh, music. Got it. Yes, now it makes sense. It's the song from the show. Yeah. Actually, the old school movie logo with the Gundam logo. I thought it would cool, but I have other designs. Yeah. Thanks, Richie. I'm actually looking to do something for a Tuesday show as well, so we can talk. We can talk, and I appreciate it. All right, let's do this again because I'm being stupid. Bang. Bang. Guys, give me a second here. Sorry. We have a very loose fitting part here, which is fine, except that it's yeah, see, it's just floppy in there, so there's nothing really holding it in place. Just message me the name and I'll get cracking on it. Thank you. I will do that. I will do that, Richie. Appreciate it again, brother. Anyway, what's going on today, Richie? Got any plans? There we go. Okay, 1. 2. Shit. This is interesting. I gotta tell you, the way this is all coming together, crazy. I'll show you what we got once I get all this thing put together. I'm just trying to figure out where, if this thing is supposed to be. Yeah, it's going there. That's the only thing that's holding it in place. Huh. There's definitely some nuance to putting this thing together. All right, give me 1 second here. I'll answer. I'll take a look at that in just a second, Jonah. There it goes. All right. All right. Just going to be lazy. It's going to rain all day. Yeah, lazy is good. I'm a big fan of lazy. All right. So we got kind of all this kind of put together right now. What's it going to do? I have no idea. Favorite Xeon suit. Favorite. All right. I think I have to go with it because Big Zam, it's a good choice. I think I've got to go with it just because I think it's so iconic. You got to go with the Zaku because it's the formation of just about every other way cool looking grunt suit, right? Whether you're talking about, doing like the desert type, the what they call it, the mine layer, all of that stuff. It's just like I said, it's foundational for just about everything else. Um, yeah, and that's Xeon, so that's like old school stuff, And then in terms of like newer stuff, like if you're talking about like Neo Xeon or any of that stuff, like the Za, I love the Za. It's so dopey looking, it's awesome. All right, we got that done. I'm gonna work on the other side, get the other side done, and then we're gonna set this thing aside and just go from there. That's crazy design. And what about yours? Anybody else want to chime in on this? I barely put a scratch into any of this stuff. Zaku's one of the best for sure. I love Char Zaku too. Yeah. The Act Guy is pretty cool. All of that crazy stuff, right? Yeah, I'm not going to disagree with you there either, Edwin. Yes. 9. 10. Yeah. Some of those odd duck suits, I could say the Gelgugas, pretty cool. But like I said, for me, it's starting off with the one that's the most iconic because it just from the opening scene in First Gundam, going to even Requiem, the Zaku 2FZ from 0080. Where's my Thunderbolt Guy? Where are all the rest of the Thunderbolt kits, I'm wondering if they just tanked, right? Camphor is totally. Oh yeah, any suit from 0080. Like if you're gonna ask me, like, what's my favorite? What is my favorite series just for mobile suits? Oh, every suit in 0080 is the best. I love all of them. I forgot to throw this one in. That's like for me, like the Zugaki. I love the Zugaki. You just look at that thing. It's like I would not want to come across that suit. Man, where's my HG Gundam Destiny Sky? Yeah. Well, and I understand that there are things they have to work on, particularly as they're introducing new series with all the witch stuff that came out, IBO, now with is it GQX, GQuacks, whatever it's called. I can't find that show to stream anywhere. I need to watch it. 0080. I am pretty sure I legit cried at the end of 0080. Oh, 0080 is like, it's not only got the best suits, it's probably the best, in my opinion, it is my favorite Gundam series of all time. I love it. I love that, and I love original. Anyway, I just love a lot of that older UC stuff. Show anywhere. I need to watch it. I think it might be on Crunchyroll. Jesus, it's depressing. It has its depressing moments, no question. 1, 2, 3. There it is. Yeah. But I think it's also the one that hits the home the most in terms of what the ramifications of war, the true ramifications of war. Gee, quacks. The way it is not on Crunchyroll. Oh, it's not? Really? Richie, do you know what might be on? It isn't. Bummer. It's not. It's not on Hulu. It could be on Netflix. Interesting. Gee, quacks. I'm going to see if I can catch that sometime soon. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Nope, not on Netflix. Do we have another one before I throw out the ultimate suggestion? Not on Netflix. So I know, did I get it? I rented it a while ago from our library. So our library is part of a consortium here in the Boston area. Actually, all the Massachusetts libraries, and one of the libraries had it on Blu-ray. So I rented it a few years ago. The other option is, you can certainly buy the Blu-ray. And then the last one, and probably, the one place, and again, I don't recommend it, but there's always places where you can find it and download it. Whether that's kosher or not, I'm not pitching any kind of illegalities or anything like that, but I am saying there are places out there. Oh, I forgot that little piece. S8. It is a bummer that it's not out there. I think that's a very approachable series because, one, it's all hand-drawn anime. I take it back, except for that opening sequence. You have to go that route. Oh, I keep hearing how good it is, and now I have the Alex to build. Yeah, Jonah, I can't recommend the series enough. The animation is except for a couple of sequences of because I think they actually took a couple of sequences of CG from Char's counterattack of the sides, the colonies, but in general, it's all hand-drawn anime. It is extremely well done. The robots are great, but the thing that really makes it impressive is the story. It's a beautiful and heart-wrenching story. Yeah, can't recommend enough. And if you like the Alex, like most of the other suits on there are just that much better. The GMs in that, from the GM Cold Districts, I remember the first time I saw that, it's like, that's a really cool design, looking at its head and the body and everything like that. And then you've got the Hygog and the Zugaki. Again, just fabulous designs. Just from the moment go, that opening sequence in that, and I won't go into it, but the opening sequence of that series is brilliant. Bernie, yeah. I'm going to post the box art of the Psycho Gundam Mark II. Be right back. Really? When Richie comes back, I want to ask him, Richie, when you come back, I need to know a little bit more about the model. I thought it's going to be a standard release, and I hope it's a standard release. I really hope it's a standard release. Got that. You see, the suit designs are my favorite for sure. Oh yeah, yeah. I think there's, like I said, there's something about those designs. I'm gonna just go out on a limb. I'm old. I don't think anybody's surprised by that, right? Double reconnecting. Okay, that was a little blip out there. Hopefully everything is okay. 0080 is on Hulu, I believe. All right, check that out, guys. I will check it as well. That'd be great if it is. What series were you talking about? Had to go grab 0080. War in the Pocket. Wouldn't that be nice if Bandai would give Zeta the same love they did with Origin? Well, the reason why Origin came out so well is because they Yaz did the entire series again. If you've ever read the manga, which is spectacular, they literally lifted a center section. So if they would do that, that'd be great. I don't think they're going to. War in the Pocket, more like it. Yeah, War in the Pocket, more like, yeah. You, Zeta. Love Zeta. Oh, great series, and it is on Hulu. Yeah, there you go. If it's on Hulu, go catch it there. Depression in the Pocket. Depression in the Pocket? Yeah. I love the 8th MS. Yeah, the 8th too. I grew up watching Wing, but UC is my favorite. Yeah. So I remember when I first, so the first series I saw, the first Gundam I saw when it came out was Char's Counterattack. I'd had seen some episodes of Gundam, the original Gundam, a few episodes of Zeta, not much. Nothing on Double Zeta. I saw all the models and I picked up all the models back in the day. And then I purchased Char's Counterattack on Laserdisc. And then I picked up War in the Pocket on Laserdisc. And again, we're talking about late 80s, right? Late 80s, early 90s. 0080, 0083, 8th MS Team. Can we appreciate Gundam Bill for a sec? Thanks. I possibly. I've never really gotten into it, so I can't really say. As a guy who started in the UC and then just when all these other series started coming out, I remember watching Wing and just going, "What the hell is this?" And it's like I know I got into it late, and it just didn't resonate with me. I've never watched Double O. I've never watched Seed. And then I think I might have watched like an episode of Bill Divers, whatever the first one was, and it never resonated with me. So that was the reason why I just kind of never watched that stuff. Now, having said that, and I will do a quick shout out, I am watching all of these series from the first all the way up, along with the mobile, what do they call it? Mobile Suit podcast, Mobile Suit Breakdown, excuse me. The Gundam podcast, Mobile Suit Breakdown, highly recommended. It's a podcast that's literally taking every episode, series, show, video, movie from the first one all the way through, and they're literally analyzing it episode by episode. They're now up to Victory, and it's nice because now I've never watched Victory until recently. Not my favorite of the UC series, but it's pretty interesting. But literally, I watched the episode, I listened to the podcast. Bill Fighter has Char and Lala cameo. Gotta love that. Okay, for that reason, I might be interested. If they're in it, it can't be too bad. I love that podcast. Yeah. I'm watching Zeta and listening to the show together. Yeah, it is. It really does make it makes it an enjoyable journey. You watch it, and then you just kind of get a little bit. They're very, very smart people, and I think they're. I don't always think they nail it, but I think they get a lot of it right. And there's some unique thoughts in each one about each one. So anyway, highly recommended. Yeah, I'm glad somebody else here also it follows that podcast. It is a really good podcast. Okay, let's get some of this stuff cleaned up. Once I get these pieces together, I'm going to call it a session for today, guys. Because we're now at just a little over the 2-hour mark, which is a typical Sunday. I'm still trying to see Destiny. Yeah, man, I love Gundam Age. I know so little about any of that. Like I said, if it doesn't, I guess, I don't want to say that I'm a Gundam purist. That's not it. I guess it somehow has to talk to me. Like, is it showing me something that I haven't seen before? And if the answer is yes, great. Like, I didn't really get into IBO. Never, like I said, just never really spoke to me. I watched the first season. I thought it was good. I think we've been in territory I'd seen before. And then by halfway through or maybe like even less than like about 5-6 episodes into the second series, I was just like, yeah, I don't know. Just like I said, didn't really speak to me. I liked Witch. I thought Witch was kind of cool. Still not fully vested in it, but I enjoyed what they were trying to do with Witch from Mercury. And as much as I like a lot of the mobile suits, I really didn't like Unicorn. Not a Unicorn fan. All right, gotta wake the family up. Y'all have a good one. Charles, you too, brother. Thanks for being on this morning. Good seeing you. And we'll see you on the woke lib site called Blue Sky. I love it. I love torturing them. But yeah, Charles, all the best to you, brother. Enjoy the day. Ooh, careful, careful, careful. Ooh, that was close. I'm not looking to crack a set of God hands. Really am not. Got that. Ka-ching, ka-ching. Making sure I'm not missing anything. I got that in there, got that in there, got that. Okay, good. Just lock it down. What's been your favorite kit to build so far? All right, so this is going to be an interesting one. I think there's two ways of answering that. The first is which modern kit have I enjoyed snapping together or just assembling? I like the Zuda. I did the GM Spartan Premium Bandai kit HG. That was just fabulous. A Votum Scope Dog the Brutish Dog 1/20th scale. Those three are probably some of my favorite builds, just from an assembly perspective. The HG Power GM was really good. But in terms of like what's been my favorite project? Oh, the Destroid Spartan 1/100 scale. Hulu has Origin, UC, Wing, 8th MS Team, 00, IBO, and Seed Freedom. Wow. No kidding, Nick. Thanks for that list, brother. That's great. There you go. Origin, UC, Wing, 8th MS Team, 00, IBO, and Seed Freedom. Okay, so am I missing it? It does not have 0080. That's a bummer. That is a bummer. So yeah, in terms of that, so the models that I've enjoyed working on, like when I talk about working on extensively, that's like older kits. I much prefer the older kits. So I've got old 1980s Macross kits, 1980s. I just completed, well, maybe not just. I completed the GM Cannon from MSV. That was good. Um, all that stuff. That's the stuff I like the most. I like working extensively in the plastic. Most of this stuff, like even like this, and this will someday hopefully get fully finished. The modern stuff is just fun to snap together, and I'll work on some of it and maybe get it painted up and that kind of thing. But when it really comes to like the construction side and what I really like to do, it's the older kits. So I'd highly recommend, especially like if you're interested. And I think it literally is a lost art. If you want to find the absolutely best looking models out there from a box art perspective, all the original MSVs done by Kenichi Ishibashi, the artist who did all the box art, they're fabulous. It's worth it just for the box art, and then using the box art to be the foundation for what you can do with the model. Yeah, fabulous. Can't recommend them enough. All right, one last part, and then we're calling it a session, my friends. Then I got to figure out what to do with this fucking thing. Okay. Got to figure out how I'm going to store this monstrosity. And Jonah, what's been your favorite? I mean, I'm always curious. What have other people built that's been pretty awesome? There we go. By the way, I don't only do Gundams, I also do other types of models as well. I'm going to look into those. So far, the new Gundam Verkai, it's my favorite suit. Yeah. The new Gundam, just from a pure aesthetic perspective, is a fabulous design. I love that model. The first model I built when I got back into the hobby back in 2018, after lugging around all these kits for so many years, I built the original no grade new Gundam. And did I do a crappy job on that? It was, whew, it was rough, but it's done. And I have the Sazabi too. I did both the no grade Sazabi and the new. I'm really excited for the perfect grade. Oh yeah, perfect grade new Gundam. Yeah, I think they need to do that. I want to do the no grade. The no grades are fun kits. They are a challenge, and I like them because I think you can customize them. I'm not going to pat myself on the back, but I think I did a really good job on the GM Cannon, particularly with if you take a look at the artwork on the box and the work that I did on the head. It's better than in my opinion, it's better than the recent premium Bandai. I think it's just if you can execute to a good design, it's good. So anyway, I do recommend any of the no grade stuff from like the early mid 1980s. Highly recommend it. Anyway, so with that, my friends, it's time for me to bail here. I'm gonna go get my day started, go hang out with my daughter, have some breakfast, get some warm coffee because this is starting to get a little cold. So I'll be back at it tomorrow. I will not be working on this. I'll be back at the regular bench, likely working on the diorama base. Great chat. No, Jonah, thanks for popping in. I appreciate seeing you here, man. And don't be a stranger. Pop in anytime you like. Nick, have a good one, brother. Thank you. But guys, go out there and do good. I don't have my sign here for stay safe and stay sane, but go out there and stay safe and stay sane. And by sanity, help out people. This world is getting crazier by the day, like nutty in a way that I've never seen in my life. Go Go out there and brighten somebody's day. Make it a good day for somebody. Help them out. Show them some kindness. Do good by them, right? There's so much anger and angst here. It's really not good. So make it a good day for somebody. Brighten the world. And take care of yourself as well. Do good for yourself as well. So I'll be back on tomorrow, same time, same channel, and I will be working on something over on the other bench. But do good, enjoy, and I will see you on the flip. Peace.